Hello and a very warm welcome to Jakarta on semi-final day at the 2018 Indonesia Open. We're at the newly renovated Istora Gelora Bung Karno for this Super 1000 event, boasting prize money of well over $1 million. And this is the magnificent arena where the drama we played out throughout this afternoon and evening. All 10 semi-finals live. It's going to be around 10, 11 hours of badminton of the very highest order that we're offering you today in the Far East. Here's how the tournaments are split through the year. This one is a Super 1000 event. There are only 3 of these. It means big names and big money. First prize will be dished out tomorrow in the singles event, around about $90,000 US. So the pressure is on, the heat is on. And this really is a truly global tour, the HSBC BWF Tour. Stops in the Far East, of course, in the States, in Europe. We've got the World Championships coming up in China, and also the World Tour Finals in Guangzhou, just a couple of weeks before Christmas. We've got an absolute stellar lineup for you today. We kick off with a Japanese-Chinese Taipei men's doubles clash featuring the brilliant Takuto Inoue. Then it's women's singles action, Sung Ji-hyun of Korea against the former world junior champion Chen Yufei. Olympic mixed doubles gold medalists Ahmad and Natsir are up next, the defending champions of course, and they take on fellow Indonesians Faisal and Wijaja. Then stand by for the #1 ranked woman in the world as Tai Tzu Ying faces He Bingzhou of China. And that is followed by more doubles featuring top seeds Gideon and Sukamuljo, fresh from their feisty win yesterday. You may have seen that with us. The other 5 matches will follow with my colleague Jill Clark. And as you can see, we've got some big matches as well coming up later. Victor Axelsen, the #1 man in the world, takes on Shi Yuki of China, and then Kento Momota, the brilliant Japanese, faces the #7 seed Lee Chong-wei. That's the climax to the entertainment this afternoon and this evening. As promised though, we're starting off with the men's doubles. That's how the draw has panned out from the quarterfinals onwards. And we're concentrating initially on that bottom, that second semi-final. We will show you the top semi-final a little later on, but it's a Japanese-Chinese Taipei clash that we're going to start with. I can tell you that the officials are already on court. A very big crowd inside the arena here.
From Japan, Kaneko.
Japanese players being introduced. Always helps to have a few giveaways in your bag and in your pocket. Chinese players will follow them out very shortly.
From China, Taipei, Liao, Su Jinghan. Highest ranked 13.
Unseeded, but dangerous. I think this could be a pretty close match, this one. Like the umpires have got the national Indonesian dress, those jackets. It's a nice touch. One apiece on the head-to-head. Inoue Kaneko won the last meeting. Tight though, the German Open.
Red or black? Red. Receive. Receive. Who receive? Liao. Server. Inoue. And side.
So action just a couple of minutes away on this penultimate day of the BWF Indonesia Open for 2018. That's Kaneko we're looking at, and that's Takuto Inoue. Still just 23, current ranking of 8th. That is the highest that they've been as a pair. And they took down the German Open early this year. They were quite brilliant, and he was unbelievable in the final of that match. Covered that match. And there's his partner, Yuki Kaneko. Same age as his partner. They've been together for 6 years. In fact, you can go all the way back to a silver medal they won at the World Junior Championships some 6.5 years ago. Just dropped the one game so far. That was in the first round. Came through the second round and quarter-final without really any undue alarms. Competitive, but always in control. And what about their opponents? And that's Liao. They're ranked 13, which is also their best as a pair. They did take down the Dutch Open last year, and were narrowly beaten in the final of the Vietnam Open as well. So 5 years younger than his partner, there is Su Chin Heng. They've only actually been together for a couple of years, this pair. And,
Ready to play.
They won the Finnish Open last year, so that was a great start to their blossoming partnership. And they've had a decent year as well. Got taken to 3 games in the second round by Endo and Watanabe of Japan. Came through 22-20 in the decider. Well, always hugely entertaining when Takuto Inoue's around. Andre van der Merwe from South Africa is the chair umpire, and he'll be supported by Eddie Ofianto of Indonesia as the service judge. Yeah, Takuto Inoue, just watch out for his blocks. He's quite brilliant. Stands only 5'4". I reckon he's one of the best blockers in the world. Quite astonishing, some of the shuttles he manages to get back.
Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Takuto Inoue and Yuki Kaneko, Japan. And on my left, Su Chin Hien, Liao Min Chun, Chinese Taipei. Takuto Inoue to serve to Liao Min Chun, love ball, play.
So here we go. Inoue first to serve for the Japanese pair. He thought about that long and hard, and in the end it was a good decision by Su to leave that.
Service over. 1-all. Service over. 2-1.
Inoue thought that was going long.
1.
It was good. Could have made the block if he'd wanted, I think. That's good as well. It's always that favourite place, isn't it? Straight down the middle.
2-3.
Wry smile from Su. not only is Inoue a great defensive player, he's a terrific attacking player as well. And there's the first example of it. For someone so slight, he generates enormous power. That's a very late decision to play that by Su, and there's a little bit of a debate between the two of them after that.
Immediately.
Quick serve. Caught him by surprise, I fancy. Full of tricks. Inoue. Good little run of points this for the Japanese pair, who seeded 7 here. So on paper, looks to be favourites for this.
7-3.
Soon needs to change a racket, and his pair need a change of fortune because they're leaking points at the moment.
Service over.
Nice work by Su at the net.
4-8.
Was a hugely entertaining shot from Su. He didn't help winning the point, but won him a few fans in the crowd, I think. The old between the leg shot.
Service over. 5.
With a little help
9.
from the net. Well, no way that Liao's going to be denied from that kind of range.
9.
It just seemed like they had a bit of a lapse of concentration earlier in the game, and still paying the price for it on the scoreboard at least. Great teamwork. You can see that Inoue and Kaneko dovetail so well with each other, know each other's games inside out. Together 6 years, as I mentioned.
Eleven
11-6 then, it was long.
Interval.
So at the interval, the Japanese pair have a narrow advantage. Good lead in the end.
Six, play.
Great reactions from Inoue.
Wow.
So sharp there.
6.
Well, it's the right shot. It just pulled it a fraction. There is a little bit of drift in the hole. That was actually going against the drift. It's going from front to back as you look when we get a wide shot of the court. So front to back and left to right. Great improvisation from Su there on his knees. And again, well, they've come to play today, the Japanese pair, without question. They're looking good here.
Service over. 13-7.
46 shots the rally. It's won by the Chinese. By the Japanese pair, I beg your pardon. But, they just look really fired up for this. Remember, as I mentioned, watching them win the German Open
7.
at the start of the year, just near Dusseldorf. They just were excellent all week. Now with a significant lead in this opening game. Too quick again, Inoue.
15-7.
I think he thought about leaving that for a moment, Liao, and you can see him looking up. I think he certainly was conscious of the drift there.
7.
Thought it might just have brought the shuttle back, so it would have been good, so he had to play it.
Play.
Either way, that pair being a little bit outclassed just at the moment. 16-7 now. And at the moment,
17.
Liao in particular
7.
just can't mimic Inoue's reactions underneath that net. Got the power, but not the placement.
8-17.
Very relieved to see that go wide.
9-17.
So Kaneko find a return here.
Ten, 17. Service over.
Disappointing
18.
service
10.
error. I guess from Chinese Taipei pair's point of view, they're probably inwardly thinking that this first game's gone.
Service over.
Well,
11.
anything you can do.
18.
That was a loose one from Inoue.
12, 18.
So was
Service
that.
over. 19, 12.
So a bit of an error-strewn period of the match here. Not that Inoue and Kaneko will care too much, just a couple of points away from cementing this opening game. Yeah, great smash from Kaneko.
20, game point.
So 8 game points
12.
for the Japanese pair after 14 minutes on court. Great reactions. That's about the first time that Chinese Taipei pair have outlasted their
Service
opponents
over.
in that kind of a rally.
13, 20.
So after
Game.
a quarter of an hour's play, 21 points to 13. First
game
blood
won by
goes to
Sato
Inoue and Kaneko.
Yuki Kaneko, 21-13. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. On court.
So Liao and Su in need of some serious
Second game.
inspiration here.
Love all. Play. One.
And as far as Inoue and Kaneko are concerned, well, it's more of the same. That's what they're after.
Two. Long.
Not the start they were looking to get off to here. Shuttle seemed to almost be suspended at the top of that net there. Thought about just rolling over and decided not to. Fine line sometimes in sport at this level. 3-love.
Four. Love.
Long. They just have to adapt to the drift, which is they're hitting with in the second game. So just have to take a little bit off it. Didn't make an allowance there. So finally on the board, but
One.
they're going to need to do something to disrupt what Inoue is doing at the net. That's the first thing. Dominated the first game. It was wide.
Service over.
Briefly thought about a challenge. They looked at each other. There are 2 challenges available to each pair per game. We have Hawkeye in operation here this week.
Service over. 2, 6. Service over.
Look to the heavens from Liao and Chun.
7.
Disgusted with himself after that shot. Oh, clever. First time he's tried that in the back of the court.
8.
Played it
2.
to perfection. Terrific deception. Liao couldn't get there.
Service over.
Missed a few of those, to be fair, today, Inoue.
8.
Kind of a mixture of the sublime and the unusually errant for a player of his standard.
Four. 8.
Well, he's so good at it.
Service over. 9-4.
So quick again to latch onto that.
10.
We're into double figures already. Coach likes what he's seeing. Why wouldn't he? Well, they've got a very healthy advantage to take to the interval. 11 points to 4. Inoue and Kaneko in front.
Play.
Big prize money in the doubles. Finalists guaranteed nearly $44,000. 92,500 to the winners. This finals, of course, tomorrow. Well, that's more like it from Liao.
Service over. 5-11.
Going to go way wide and
Service
making a bit of a tumble, Sue.
12-5.
I think it's the knee. Yeah, it's a little awkward. It says he's okay. Late decision to play that. Amazing how he reads the game so well, Inoue. Just knew where that was going to go. Came across, made the kill. They're just frittering away points at the moment.
14-5.
Service over. So it was a bit too quick
6
for Inoue.
14.
And that hasn't happened often. Certainly not often enough from a Chinese Taipei point of view. Could hear that
Over.
hit the frame of
15.
Liao's racket.
6.
So change of racket. May all be too little too late though. Try and start afresh now. You've been outplayed pretty much the whole contest so far. That's good as well.
6.
So not just errors, but errors of judgment too, creeping into Liao and Su's game. And suddenly they're only 5 points away from the match here. In double quick time.
17. 6. Service over. 7. 17. Eight. 17.
Long by
Service over.
considerable distance.
18. 8.
well improvised. Sure you can say about that, I think.
9. 18.
Had to almost readjust in mid-air there, Su.
Service over. 19. 9.
But it appears the end is nigh for Liao and Su.
Service over. 10. 19.
Sure if I think it might have even have hit the court surface, didn't matter anyway. Yeah, it was on the half volley. Can't accuse him of not putting 100% effort in, can you? I mean, they're so far ahead, necessarily need to do that, but anyhow, that's how he plays. It's wide, and here are 10 match points.
Service over. 20. Match point. 10. Service over. 11. 20.
Rather tamely into the net, and in barely half an hour, it's a bloodless victory for the Japanese pair. Inoue and Kaneko just way too good for Liao and Su. And they will go forward to tomorrow's final, and they've got their own little supporters club there as well. This final point when they summed up the match, it was just a pretty weak effort that. And without breaking sweat, Inoue and Kaneko safely into the big money match tomorrow afternoon. (21-13, 21-11). Just over half an hour. Up next, we'll have some women's singles action in a couple of minutes.